Hi everyone, this is Meryl, and today we're going to be doing some yoga for the side, more of the side body today. So I'm just going to come over to my yoga mat here. So I do have some props. I have a bolster here. I do have folding chair as an option for downward dog if you have wrist issues and you don't want to be doing any pressure on your wrists. You can do it on your chair. We'll probably only be doing 1 or 2 downward dogs, not a lot. And then I have some yoga blocks. So that's pretty much what we're going to need today. If you don't have a bolster, you can use a big blanket and fold that up instead. Or like a big pillow or something. All right. So we're actually going to start lying on our backs. All right, so come down onto your back. If you can lie with your back flat, lie with your back flat. Arms are down at your sides, or you can bend your knees and have your feet planted on your mat, about hips width distance. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Sigh out your mouth. Feel your body surrender and let go and let gravity take over as you melt into your mat. Just melt into your mat. So in yoga, we breathe in and out through the nose, if you can, unless you feel congested. And this helps to create a mind-body connection, and it helps to connect the base of your spine and your brain together. So you're keeping your focus inside. So I'll guide you through a breathing exercise today. It will be a 3-count inhale, a 6-count hold, and a 6-count exhale. When you do the inhale, let your belly expand to the ceiling. And when you do the hold, just try to make it a soft hold so that you're not clenching and creating tension in your body. So exhale fully and completely so we're on the same page. And inhale for 2, 3. Hold for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 2, 3. Hold for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 2, 3. Hold for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 2, 3. Hold for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 2, 3. Hold for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So just release that conscious breath work and come into a natural breath for you, in and out through your nose. They're long, slow, and smooth, deep breaths. And if you'd like, you can place one or both hands over your heart and take a moment and just set an intention for your practice or your day or your week ahead. Is it a mantra and, you know, an affirmation that you'd like to repeat? Is it an energy that you would just like to be in? Or dedicate your practice to someone that might need it? And take a deep breath in and a big exhale out your mouth. And come to opening your eyes and release your hands. If you just take a moment and look at your screen, you can see that Sammy the cat is sitting on my belly. Every time I have to be on my mat, she's got to be on my belly. So I got to move around, baby. You can't be on my belly, okay? You got to go off. Go take a nap somewhere, okay? Thank you. All right, so you're gently going to bend your knees and sway them a little bit side to side. And come back to center and then hug them into your chest. So you're grabbing your knees, hugging them into your chest, and you're just rocking slowly side to side. Maybe you make some circles on the ceiling, nice and slow, right? Do a few in one direction and a few in the other direction. All right, and then we're going to come back to that full body stretch. So straighten your legs on your mat and then extend your arms up overhead. All right, they should be straight. I don't have too much room here. Okay, I'm going to scoot down a little bit. All right, so we're going to kind of bend like a banana. So you're going to leave your arms and hands on the floor above you and walk them over to your right. Right, you can interlace your thumbs if you want, like this. And walk them over to your right, and then take your left ankle and cross it over your right ankle so that you're lengthening the left side of your body. Breathe into expanding your ribs on the left side. In and out through your nose, one more breath. And then we'll go over to the other side. So you can switch the cross of your thumbs if you want. And hands and arms to the left, and then switch your legs. So the right ankle crosses over your left ankle, and you're elongating the right side of your body. Breathe into your ribs on the right side. And come back to center. Again, bending your knees and hugging them into your chest. And you can start to roll forward and back, or maybe you roll to one side until you come up to a seat, right? So I'm going to face you. And we'll do some side bending. So have one leg crossed in front and in a comfortable seat. If you need to sit on a block, you can sit on a block if that makes you more comfortable, or on your bolster. All right? So right fingertips come to the ground. Left arm peels up and over. All right, taking a nice side bend here. Make sure that your right arm feels relaxed and your shoulder is down so you're not crunching into your neck. You're rooting into your left hip and really reaching. Breathe into your left ribs expanding. And then we're going to bring both hands to the floor. Excuse me, Sammy. And you're going to walk your hands in front of you a little bit to the right and just kind of come into a forward fold. Breathe into your back ribs, still getting the stretch down the left side body here. And then walk your hands back, and then we'll do that on the other side. So left fingertips to the ground, right arm reaches up and over, palm faces the ground. Again, relax this left shoulder and arm. Root down into your right hip. And really reach and extend through your right fingertips. Breathe. And then both hands come to the floor on an angle, right, to your left. Relax your head and shoulders. And then gently come back up. Extend your legs in front. Now, I don't know if my video stops. Oh no. See, that can't happen. See, I don't know what happened with my video. So, maybe I just have to keep on clicking. Sorry, I'm new at making some videos here, and my my laptop, you know, went to sleep. Extend your legs, shake them out, and then you're going to cross your other leg in front. So it's probably the uncomfortable way for you, because we kind of automatically do one leg in front, right? So switch your legs to the uncomfortable way. Inhale, reach your arms up. No, sweetheart. Reach your arms. Lengthen the sides of your body and your spine, and then we'll take a twist to the right. So both hands come down, left hand on the outside of your knee, and your other hand behind you a little bit. Lift and lengthen your spine, and settle into your twist. So soften your spine, settle into your twist, not cranking the neck too much. And come back to center. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, right? Lengthening your spine and the side body here. And exhale, twisting to your left. And notice how it feels to breathe here in your ribs, right? And come back to center. So we're going to come on to hands and knees. All right, knees are underneath your hips. Hands are underneath your shoulders, or maybe a little bit farther in front if your wrists bother you at all, or if your shoulders bother you at all. Tuck your toes here. We'll do 3 cat-cows. So you're sinking your belly down, arching your back. Lift your tailbone, lift through the crown of your head on an inhale. Exhale and round, untuck your toes, press into the tops of your feet, tuck your chin. Inhale, arch, and tuck your toes. Exhale and round, untuck. Inhale, arch, and tuck. And exhale and round, and untuck. And then we're going to sit back into a child's pose. So big toes come together. Your knees are either together or wide. I like mine wide. Sitting your hips to your heels. You can extend your arms, but just relax them down onto your elbows and forearms. Forehead either to a block or your mat. Breathe here into your back and your ribs. Let them expand. Helping to lengthen your spine and open your low back. If this is tough for you, you can always do it on your bolster, which just raises you up a little bit. If this bothers the back of your knees at all, you can take a blanket and roll it and place it behind your knees so you don't have to collapse so much into your knees. All right, and then we're going to come up to our forearms. All right, so you're going to lift your hips a little bit and come up to your forearms. And then you're going to take one arm and extend it forward. Take your right arm, right? You'll be on the pinky side of your arm and extend it far forward. And then sink back down your forehead to your mat. So you're getting a nice stretch down the side body here. And gently pull back the right hip a little bit to get a little more length. Notice your breath. And then press back up, bring the right arm back and do the left arm. Extend the left arm far forward with on the pinky side, right? Really extending. Forehead comes to the ground, so your butt is up in the air a little bit. Lengthen the left side body and lengthen the left hip back a little bit. And then you'll slowly come back up. Ah, Sammy. She was sitting on my hair. Sammy, you can't do that. Am I gonna have to put you away when I put you in my bedroom when we do more videos? Come on, sweetheart, you can't be on here. Okay, so now you're going to turn to the side, and you might want to take a block. Right, take a block, and you're on your knees, and I say standing on your knees, right? So right hand will reach either to the floor or a block, makes it easier, and you're going to extend your left leg out to the side. So your right knee is right under your hip, and your left leg is out to the side. You're on your heel, and your foot is flexed towards the ceiling, right? If you have tight hips or low back issues or something, the block will definitely help. So we're coming into a side stretch here. Reach your left arm to the ceiling, maybe up and overhead, right? Palm faces the ground. So you're in a nice long line. Again, breathing into the left side of your ribs. Belly pull to your spine. Even engage your glutes just a little bit. Good. And then we're going to stay here with our legs, but you're going to switch the block to the other hand, right? You're going to bring the left hand to the mat or your block right inside your left knee. And then we're going to bring our left hip back a little bit, right? And then right arm reaches up, maybe up and overhead. So here you're getting a side body stretch, but you're also getting a stretch down the inside of your left leg here. This is like a modified version of a triangle pose, or this is gate pose. Good. So now we're going to release, and I want you, as I say, washing and rinsing your spine here a little bit. So come back to hands and knees and do a couple of cat-cows, dropping the belly and arching your back. And rounding, and arching, and rounding. Go sit down, see. And then we'll come and do the same routine on the other side. So I'm staying on my left knee, right? Left hand is either to the ground or a block. Right leg is extended out to the side. I'm on my heel and the toes are flexed to the ceiling. Right? Right arm is reaching up and maybe up and overhead, taking a nice long side stretch here. Gently engaging your glutes, belly to your spine. Notice your breath. Good. And then keeping your legs where they are, you're going to raise your top body up and switch hands with the block. All right, so right hand comes inside the right knee, block or floor, and then left arm reaches up and overhead. All right, so you're pulling that right hip back slightly, feeling a stretch on the inside of the right leg and in the left side of your body. Good, and slowly release, bring your legs back. I'm going to face this way this time. Wash and rinse again. A couple of cat-cows, arching and rounding. Arching and rounding. We're going to come into another child's pose, toes together, Sitting your hips to your heels, forehead either to the ground or to a block. And just relaxing, breathing into your ribs and your spine. Now extend your arms far forward, keeping yourselves in your child's pose. You're just going to walk your arms to the right. Left palm comes on top of the right palm. And sink your hips just a little bit to the left. Breathing into your back body and your ribs. And then walk your hands through center to the other side. And then right hand comes on top of the left. You still are in your child's pose, forehead on the ground if you can, or a block. Elongating the right side of your body, sinking your hips a little to the right. Good. And coming back to center. And then you're going to come up. So I'm going to say optional. Oh no. I don't know if my video goes out or not. Hi. I don't know if my video goes out or not, or if it keeps taping. I might have to do this all over again. I don't know. All right, so optional downward dog. If you want to save your wrists, don't do it this way, right? If this is okay on your wrists, feet are about hips distance apart or inner hips distance apart, right? You can bend one knee at a time. I'll show you another option in a second if you want to save your wrists. Right? Plug your shoulders down your back so this isn't happening with your neck. Shoulders are down your back and you're pushing the mat away from you. Belly to your spine, lift your hips up nice and high. Right? So your other option would be to get your chair. You can stand and get a chair. So let me just fix the video so that you can see me. All right, so you're getting your chair and stand close to the chair. Right? Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, flat back, folds forward, plant your hands here, and just step both feet back. You can still get a really great stretch here for your spine, all the way down the back of your legs. When you're doing it this way with your chair, your feet are flat down, so you're not up on your toes. And then you can come forward, bend your knees, walk it forward, and sweep your arms out and rise to stand. So if you're in the traditional downward dog, come to stepping forward and rise up to stand. Okay? And we'll do a standing side bend here. All right, so feet are parallel, like kind of right underneath your hip bones or a little closer together. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. So you're going to grab your right wrist like this and reach and bend over. Press into your right foot, sticking your right hip out. Good. And coming back and then switching. So grabbing my left wrist and lift up and bend over to the right. And take a breath into your ribs and your side body. Good. And release your arms out and down. Good. So we're actually going to come back to the floor. We'll do that by taking a forward fold. All right, I'll face this way. So inhale, reach your arms out and up and overhead. And exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands to the mat. I need to fix the screen so you can see me. Hang in a forward fold, just take a breath. And then you're going to step yourselves back onto hands and knees. So grab your blocks because you might need them and have them at the top of your mat. And then you're going to step your right foot forward. All right, so I'm keeping my left knee down and it's behind my hip. It's better for your knee, it might feel better for your knee if you tuck your toes. So just kind of check that out and see how that feels. All right, your right knee is over your ankle, so it's not in front of your ankle, right? It's just right over my ankle. Blocks help, right? Keep your chest lifted. And we're going to bend and straighten your right knee, right? So inhale here with it bent. And then exhale, just lean back, press it back to straight. Inhale, coming forward. And exhale, pressing back, straightening. Inhale again, coming forward. And exhale, straightening. Good. This time come forward. You're going to tuck your left toes if they aren't and lift your left knee if you can. Left hand will stay on the floor or a block, and you're going to peel your right arm up and open into a twist. All right, so hug your legs in towards your midline. Belly pulled in. Nice strong legs and core. Notice your side body and breathe into your ribs. And release. All right, you're going to step your right leg back. Come to a child's pose. Right. You can also do cat-cow if you don't feel like sitting back in a child's pose. And you can also do another downward dog. Right, lifting up to downward dog. Just do something that's going to help to neutralize your spine. And come back. And then you're going to step your left foot forward. Right, left foot comes forward. And then your right knee is behind your hip. It feels better on my knee to keep my toes tucked, so I do that. Hands are on the blocks. Right, and you're going to bend and straighten your left knee. So inhale, bend. And exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. And exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. And exhale, straighten. And this time you'll come forward. You'll tuck your right toes if they're not already and lift your right knee. Right hand is going to stay on the floor or a block, and you're going to peel your left arm straight up into a twist here. Notice your ribs and the side of your body as you breathe. Hug your legs in towards your midline. Good, and slowly release. And you'll bring your left leg back. Either child's pose, cat-cow, or downward dog. And then slowly you'll come up and have a seat. So you're going to extend your right leg out to the side and have your left leg bent in. And we're going to take a side bend. So right leg is straight and your foot is flexed for now. I'm going to bring my right arm, bend the elbow, and kind of bring it inside the knee. And just rest your hand, right? If this is difficult for you, you can always have it on a block. It just creates a little more space for you to move around, right? And then left arm is going to reach up to the ceiling. And then if it works, arm comes up overhead, palm faces the ground, reaching. Hi. So we're going to do the other side. I'm having some technical difficulties today. I don't know why my video stopped. So I'm going to have to piece the video together, hopefully. All right, so now we're on the other leg. Extending your left leg out. Right, and the right leg is bent in. If you need the block, you can use the block. Right, and have your left arm down on the block. Palm is face up. Right arm reaches up. Right, and then maybe up and overhead, palm faces the ground, reaching. I'm a lot tighter on my left side, so I can't necessarily reach my toes here, but that's okay. Just reaching, getting a nice stretch. Good, and slowly coming back out. And you can put your blocks away. And then I want you to come to your belly. So this is countering the forward fold. And that forward fold is also really opens the low back and everything. And I want to safely close it off. So coming into Sphinx pose here, your elbows are under your shoulders. Lengthen your legs behind, pelvic tilt forward. Just hang out here and take a few breaths. Belly pulled to your spine. Shoulders are down your back. And then you're going to press yourselves up. Sit back, child's pose. You can relax your arms down at your sides, around your legs to grab for your feet. And slowly come up. So now you're going to grab either your bolster or your blanket, and you're going to put it this way on your mat. And we're going to do a restorative side stretch. So have your right hip, well, let's do it this way. Right hip, right hip to the bolster, and then you're going to lay sideways right over it. So stack your legs, bend your knees, right? And you're going to lay sideways right over the bolster. Just let your head rest, right? Your left arm, if it's comfortable, take it all the way up and overhead. So you're really getting a nice side body stretch here. Just breathe. Let your ribs just gently relax and open. You can always place your head on a block if that feels better. And you can always have one also in between your knees if that feels better, on your hips or your low back. Just relaxing. Slowly, you're going to press yourselves up and you're going to switch sides. So I'm just going to move the bolster to the other side and then switch sides. Stacking your legs. You can have the block again in between your knees, right? Or under your knees or under your head. That feels better. Right arm extends up and overhead if that is okay for you. And get a nice side stretch here. So you stay there and take a few breaths. I just want to make sure that my computer is not going to shut down. Shut off. Relaxing. And then slowly you'll press up and you can keep your bolster here on your mat and you're going to bring your legs right over your bolster so they're under your knees and that your legs are resting comfortably on there, and then you'll lie on your back. Come into Shavasana. Arms are down at your sides, palms are face up. Just rest here. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Sigh out your mouth. And just let your body surrender. Relaxing your jaw and your shoulders. And your legs and your hips. Slowly start to bring awareness back into your bodies. Maybe rub your fingers together. Maybe move your lips and swallow. You can bend your knees and plant them right on your blanket or bolster. Just gently push it away. Bring your feet to your mat. Inhale your arms up overhead to the floor. And as you exhale, you can roll to one side and just rest in the fetal position a moment. Slowly coming back to life. And without tension in your neck, just press yourself up and come to a comfortable seat. Keeping your eyes closed, bring your hands together in prayer at the center of your heart space. Take a moment and come back to your center. Come back to your intention if you set one. I thank you for visiting me today here on my YouTube channel. It was my honor to help guide you. Let's close class with chanting Om. If you'd like to, you can join in with me. So take a deep breath. Gazing with your eyes into your heart, and from your heart into your eyes, with loving kindness, I wish you a good day. Namaste. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and come back and tune in for more videos soon, right? If there's anything that you would like me to put together in a class, or if you have any comments or questions about what we did in this video, please just comment below. And you can follow me at my website is merylhayton.com. And I'm on Facebook and Instagram under Meryl Hayton, Transformational Life Coach. And I do have a private group on Facebook called Empowering You. And I'm coming out with a podcast also that's called Empowering You. So I hope to connect with you somewhere soon. All right, bye.